Flashbox Fiction presents Breaking Barriers, written and narrated by Wilson E. Clark. "Beautiful, isn't it?" Davidson said, staring at Earth through the viewport. "There's nothing like seeing the real thing. Reality is the ultimate high-definition experience. Just a few more days and we'll be heading back home." Anders floated across the cabin, bumped Davidson out of the way, and stuck his face against the transparent material. "It would be more interesting," Anders said, "if we weren't performing the same missions as our grandfathers." Davidson rolled his eyes. "Show a bit of respect for those grandfathers. They broke barriers and paved the way for us." "My point exactly," Anders said. "This isn't the 1960s. It's the 21st century, for heck's sake. We need something new, something adventurous. Let's break some barriers for a change." Davidson shook his head. "What a crew the three of us make. One yearning for home, another for adventure, and the third..." Davidson turned away from the viewport. "And how about you, Bronson? What's your dream?" Across the cabin, Bronson was staring out another viewport away from Earth, towards empty space. "Me?" Bronson said without moving. "My dream is over. Now, it's time to go home." Davidson chuckled. "I hate to break it to you, but you're facing the wrong way, Bronson. Earth is on this side of the spacecraft." "Your home," Bronson said, slowly turning to face both Davidson and Anders. "Your home, but not mine." In a matter of seconds, Bronson's human appearance melted away and shrunk downwards into a humanoid alien with stumpy appendages, chubby abdomen, and a large cranium with big, black, lidless eyes. "What the..." Before Davidson could finish his sentence, the Bronson-turned alien teleported across the cabin and used a three-fingered hand to tap each astronaut, both Anders and Davidson, on the shoulder. Both of them instantly passed out and fell to the floor. 20 minutes later, Davidson woke to find both he and a still unconscious Anders bound with metallic cords, secured against one of the cabin walls. The alien floated several feet away, typing commands into the spacecraft navigation system. What are you doing?" Davidson stammered. "Does Roswell, New Mexico ring a bell?" That was supposed to be a rumor, a legend." "Well," the Bronson-turned alien began, "the rumor is now the reality standing before you, Davidson. How's that for a high-definition experience?" But why are you doing this, Bronson? Is Bronson even your real name?" "Bronson was the name I adopted in my human form," the alien began. "I'm commandeering this ship to return to my own planet. I was the lone survivor of the Roswell crash, and have spent the past century waiting and watching. I needed a vehicle to launch myself into space, hence this gig as an astronaut." "But how will you..." Oh, there are leapways, or wormholes as you humans call them, throughout space. They're not hard to find if you know what to look for. I've located one, and we're moments away from entry." Davidson's eyes bulged as the full weight of the situation began to sink in. The alien turned away from the navigation system to face Davidson. "I'm sorry to take you away from Earth, but do try to relax." "Relax," Davidson said. "How do you intend for Anders and I to both..." "I'm optimistic," the alien interrupted, "that you will be able to make a home on my planet as I did yours. And Anders, well, he shouldn't have a problem with this new situation." "What makes you say that?" Davidson asked. "Anders is about to fulfill one of his biggest dreams," the alien replied. Davidson tilted his head to one side questioningly as the alien continued. "For the human race," the alien said. "He and you are both about to break new barriers in space exploration, just like your grandfathers." Davidson was quiet as their spacecraft reached its intended target and vanished into a leapway. Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Flashbox Fiction. Be sure to like and subscribe for new stories. And until next time, remember, stay weird.